Hello, I'm Archie Luxury, and welcome to the program Fuckaroonies. Hello, Fuckaroonies. And today, I'd like to talk about the future. What is the future? The future for the middle class, fuckers. And I gotta tell you, it ain't looking fucking bright. And I bank with the Suncorp Bank, and I know people who actually work there, and they actually told me that the IT section, big chunks of it have been sacked, retrenched, offshored. So I thought, hey, I would write to Suncorp and say, hey, I've been a customer since the early 90s. I've got a home loan, I've got superannuation, I've got home and contents insurance, I've got third-party car vehicle insurance. And I thought I'd write to them and, just tell them that, hey, fuckers, pull your head in. I've heard rumours that you're offshoring IT. How do you feel about it? How do you feel about it? Do you feel any corporate responsibility to the community you make money out of to actually put something back in? And I did receive a response. I received a response, and I'm actually going to post it in the description of this video because it is so corporate bullshitty that I think it's best if I don't think it deserves airtime on the Archie Luxury channel. So please go and have a look in the description to this video. And I've taken the names out so no one gets upset and runs away and complains. So please have a read and tell me what you think of these corporate fuckers. But I wanted to talk about what is the future. What is the future in the Western world for the middle classes? It's not fucking good. It's not fucking good. At the extreme ends, the rich, well, they've got money. They don't need to necessarily work. They're going to be comfy and cozy. The poor, well, they've always been poor. And, a lot of it is their own poor lifestyle choices. But the poor is certainly going to be an expanding section of the demographics. That's the new growth area, the working poor. And opportunities where a person could grow into a lower middle class, semi-skilled role are evaporating by the minute, fuckers. By the minute. What's the future? Well, fuckers, the world's changing. We got a situation now where in Australia, the government says the official unemployment rate is 6%. That sounds okay. That's not too bad. So for every 100 people who want to work, 94 have jobs and 6 of them are unemployed. Okay, fair enough. But hang on a minute. Let's back the truck up, fuckers. Back the truck up. If you are a husband and wife couple, and the reality of society now is that most households are two-income households, the man and the woman. We're talking heterosexual couples. Obviously, there's gay couples, but just for our talks here, we're talking mom and pop, and they're just lower middle class. If one of them is unemployed, say one of them loses their job, but the other is still working, well, the other one in Australia can't get unemployment benefits, so they're not actually on any statistics. If they retrain, they actually aren't classified as unemployed. If they work 1 hour a week, they're also not classified as unemployed. If they mow a lawn for somebody for money, they're technically not unemployed. It's a fucking scam. The real unemployment rate in Australia, middle class country like Australia, I believe is over 20%. I think the same can be said for America and most of the Western world. It's a fucking scam, fuckers, and don't believe their lies. What's going to happen? I see the middle class is shrinking. What's happening is companies like Suncorp, who I mentioned in the intro, they're going to offshore as much as possible. So when mom could have got a call center role, became a semi-skilled insurance broker, or help people with their insurance inquiries, those roles are no longer there because they're being offshored to India. Uber will take your call, fuckers. And if India doesn't do it, we're training up staff in the Philippines. That's right, fuckers. That's right. Jose in the Philippines will gladly take your call. He'll explain to you how to change policies and insure that new car. Don't worry about that. And that's what's happening. The middle class is being really attacked. I'll give you some awful fucking statistics. In Queensland, we've had a situation where the big hospital here is the Royal Brisbane. It's a public hospital. They have not effectively employed new staff for 18 months. There's been an employment freeze. There's been a few people come in. They've been put on contracts. I had a friend who recently finished a DipEd, Diploma of Education. He had an arts degree from a well-respected... He actually had an honours fucking degree. Honours degree in Japanese and Chinese languages. He did a DipEd, so now he's got his teaching shingle. Did you know only 30% of teachers in did you know only 30% of graduating teachers actually get a job in teaching in the first year out? That's right, fuckers. The universities are churning product through. It's churn, fuckers. It's churn. So, whilst there's all these beautiful courses, wonderful diplomas and degrees, they ain't gonna fucking get you that far. It's a way of keeping the middle class in line, fuckers. You need the bit of paper or else you can't apply. And once you got the bit of paper, well, at least a few fuckers got a job to teach you how to get that piece of fucking paper. It's a nasty world, fuckers. It's nasty. The banking sector, they're offshoring as much as possible. Big accounting firms. I know of one where they have front of house, all Aussies. But the back of house, one of their directors in India, in Bangalore, he earns 10,000 US a year. He's the senior director. The other staff earn about 3,000 or 4,000 a year. That's right, fuckers. They pretend to be Aussies and locals, but all the grunt work is done by people in developing countries, fuckers. No trade barriers. So what's going to happen? Farmers in Australia and the developed world who have such high standards and fucking such regulations to live by, well, they're going to have their products compromised by other people who don't have the same rules, don't have the same labour expenses, and they're going to flood the market with their shit. It's nasty stuff. It's very, very nasty stuff. And you might say, well, maybe wages in Australia are too high. But hang on a minute. To rent a house in Brisbane, it's going to cost at least $300 to $400 a week. To run an automobile is about $100 to $200 minimum. Buy groceries for an average family, a 4-person family, mum, dad and 2 kids, you'd be looking at least $250 minimum, if not $350. So, fuckers, it's a very expensive place to live, the Western world. What's going to happen? Well, I can tell you what's going to happen. The middle class is being eaten out, fuckers. Eaten out by termites. Corporate fucking termites. And what else is happening? Well, down the track, these Y-Jenners, they aren't going to get married as quickly or as frequently as in the past. Why would you get married if you don't have a full-time gig? Your wife may not have a full-time gig. Why would you want to have kids when the world is so unstable? So what's going to happen, fuckers, is the family unit is going to be eaten away. The lower middle class family unit, eaten away, fuckers. Eaten away. And, yeah, life will consist of, there'll be people with degrees and diplomas who can't get jobs in that field. There will be semi-skilled people who go from one job to the next, contract or casual. The traditional middle class that existed is no longer there. It's being eaten out by fucking corporate termites, fuckers! This is the reality. And this is what's going to happen. So you're going to find the population in the Western world, people are going to start having less children because it's hard to survive, fuckers. And what's going to happen is these richer people in developing countries, they're going to want a safe place to put their money and their children. So the good news is, fuckers, if you want to wipe the asses of affluent people from the developing world, they're going to come in and buy up the expensive neighborhoods. They're going to they'll be part of the community, and that they will look, they're actually quite nice people. I got nothing against them. You got to understand. You know, I got nothing against an Indian call center worker. He's merely doing a job that's there. It's the nasty corporates who switched allegiances who deserve the flack. Not the call center worker. The call center worker, he's desperate for funds. He just wants to pay his bills, support his family. This is the new reality, fuckers. This is the new fucking reality. This is life in the next 20 fucking years, fuckers. There is no permanent jobs. The middle class is being eaten out. It's being white-anted out. And, globalization. Thank you, fuckers. The good news is you can get a hammer, a wheelbarrow cheap from Walmart, fuckers. Cheap from Walmart, or to my Australian audience, from Bunnings. You can get it cheap, fuckers. So that's the good news. That's the good news, fuckers. You'll be able to buy tools cheap from Walmart. And this is the reality, fuckers. This is the new reality. This is the new world we live in. And, you know, you fuckers tell me if I'm right. You fuckers tell me what you think. And, hey, fuckers, welcome to the Western world. I'm Archie Luxury. Tell me what you fuckers think of the future.